Boeing, now caught in the middle of the trade war between the US and China. Bloomberg says Beijing's halted all deliveries of all Boeing jets. President Trump posted about it on social. He says China's reneged on the big Boeing deal and refused to take possession of committed aircraft. Boeing shares, not surprisingly, are down 2.5%. Boeing was expected to deliver 29 planes to China this year. BOA, Bank of America, says it should be able to easily redirect them to other carriers.
That this has had a chilling effect, the trade dispute between China and the Trump administration since Trump's first administration, and Boeing is in the crosshairs. And let's put this in context. I know we say on the air all the time, Richard, right? There is no such thing as an American-made car anymore. You know what? Boeing passenger planes, an American-made passenger plane. Almost everything in that plane, as you well know, is made in America. 2/3 of everything made by Boeing for those commercial jets is exported. It is one of really the largest contributors to GDP in the United States. So that's the stakes, right? But what does this mean for China, especially given that the order book for China did not look good going way back to 2019? I do have a couple questions for you, though, if you want to keep going.
No, you go ahead.
I seriously doubt, and there's nuance here about if this is actually going to mean much to Boeing, given the fact that it's not too big to fail, but Boeing is too big to ignore. You've got Airbus and you've got Boeing, right, and a lot of airlines are clamoring for those planes. So I ask you, Richard, do you think this is China's opportunity to really, in the next 5 to 10 years, rely on its domestic production? And is it an opportunity for Airbus to really gain market share over Boeing?
Oh, the second part is yes. I don't think it's going to last that long because there's all sorts of contractual issues. Boeing can't just take those planes and give them to somebody else if the deposits have been paid. So there's a legal quagmire about who owns the plane, who's entitled to it. Does Boeing just have to keep it in the delivery run line for the future? And secondly on this, you may have seen last week, Ed Bastian of Delta said he is damned if he's going to pay a 20% tariff on his Airbus planes being delivered from Toulouse. So the whole aircraft question is very murky and no one is quite sure because of the nature of those contracts.
President has made his position on China quite clear, although I do have an additional statement that he just shared with me in the Oval Office. The ball is in China's court. China needs to make a deal with us. We don't have to make a deal with them. There's no difference between China and any other country except they are much larger. And China wants what we have, what every country wants what we have, the American consumer. Or to put it another way, they need our money. So the president, again, has made it quite clear that he's open to a deal with China, but China needs to make a deal with the United States of America.
妈妈是我的心肝宝贝，她值得最好的。想帮助提升行动力，养颜美容，水嫩透亮，不为妈妈选择石基岩德国胶原蛋白生态。知道妈妈总舍不得买给自己，我来买。希望妈妈轻松有活力又美丽，假霸基。现在就上快点购母亲节，石基岩德国胶原蛋白生态，宠爱妈妈超值专区，享各项女神好礼，最高双重送，5000加送520元购物金。透过中天新网 App 下单，或输入 CTI 推荐码，每单再减50元。